Hey there, friends. Happy morning to you. I've just finished that big de-stash project in the studio, passing along some fabric and findings and trim and love to you guys. You can find those little stash packs, junk journal, grab bags at my Etsy shop. I do have a few left, but it was so much fun to put those together. It gave me an opportunity to kind of go through some things and pass along some love to you guys. And then it was like, well, I totally forgot that I had this, which is awesome because now it's given me new things to work with in the studio. But I wanted to I also ran across this fun little postcard that I did, and I had totally forgotten about this idea, so I wanted to show you guys how to do this. It's really simple. It's using the same, when we made our scrappy stacks, it's really the same kind of principle. You're just stacking stuff, only this time we're making a little flower because we're just celebrating everything summer and everything blooming, and it's going to be quite warm up here the next few days, so I might not be able to get into my little studio upstairs, and I might have to do some, I've got some jelly printing that I want to do downstairs, so that's probably what we'll end up doing this week. But I wanted to show you guys how to do this. Of course, this is just like my take on it. You guys always do such stellar work. I know that you're going to make something beautiful. But the first thing that I did, I've got my scrappy stacking material right here, is I cut out a few. These are 4x6 cards, and this was a Marie Callender's lasagna meal, I believe. And yep, that's what it was. So these make really nice templates. These are 4x6. These are 3.5x5. So it kind of made like a little frame for the flower, for lack of a better word. The frame on this one, I believe, was the inside of an envelope. So a neutral color really does work nicely. I love neutral colors because you can do all kinds of things with them. I did round the corners here, so I'm going to grab my corner rounder and go ahead and round the corners on the inset piece of this. Remember, you don't have to do that, and you don't have to have a corner rounder to make round corners. I wanted to show you how to do this really quick. I did not have a corner rounder for until like the past 5 months. I've gotten a corner rounder, but the way that you round corners is you just take a circle and just trace around the top of it, and that will give you a rounded corner. So if you don't have a corner rounder, then that's a cool little hack that you can use to create some rounded corners. I want to glue this down with some tacky glue because this is how I'll be working on this. So, I really enjoy putting together the grab bags for you guys, and I definitely will be doing more of that. It was like I said, it was just a lot of fun. It was like I had the opportunity to go through some of my supplies and discover new things. It was just fun, and I encourage you guys to do that yourself. And even if you don't sell your grab bags, it's fun to make them for yourself, and then you have a pre-made art kit right in front of you, or a pre-made inspiration kit. Do you understand what I mean? Make them for yourselves, put them in little bags, and that can be your personal stash of grab bags. And then when you are feeling uninspired, then grab you a little inspiration bag and start to play. And you'll just, tell you, art just makes you feel better. That's just all there is to it. I want to, before I make a stem for this, I want to go ahead and start building my flower. So I'm going to start with just a regular, like, round, I don't want to lose my button, there we go, a regular, just a round piece of paper, right, a circle. Yeah, that wasn't coming very easy this morning. Also, have you guys seen the art trading buttons like that Mike Deacon did? I saw a video of his, and so that's a new thing. So we'll definitely be playing with that, because that looks like all kinds of fun. I am cutting a little bit of lace, you know, because I just had a lot of trimmings left from my little project, and I found that the best way to do this is just for me to use my stapler. So we'll just start stapling things on, and it's just fun. It makes like a crazy funky looking little flower. You can staple things on the back, and I am going to do quite a bit of stapling during this like initial layering on of my little project. Okay, I like that. I think what I would like to do is I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut a bigger circle out of this, not too big. Kind of use that behind. Okay, that's looking cute. You see how that's kind of coming along? Let me staple that right there. Alright, I think that's enough layers for the moment for that one. I do have some fabric here. You know, you can get carried away. You can get totally carried away with it. And now I'm thinking, you know, that I might offset a little bit of that with that pink. I kind of like that. So we're going to do that. My stapler's going, oh, too much. Too much. Too much stress. Okay, so we'll pull this up so we can see that pink back there. Probably should offset that a little bit more, but no big whoop. I think what I'm going to do is put a text circle right here. I keep losing my button. I don't want to lose my button. And a handmade button right here. Let's see. I think what I will do is, these are Jennibellie buttons. Jennibellie had this wonderful tutorial about how to create corrugated cardboard buttons. And I made them and made them and made them and made them, and now I've got like this giant stash of them. But you know, that stash is being whittled away, and I probably need to make some more. I am grabbing a bit of fiber here. I think I've got anything in my, sorry y'all, my stash over here. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. I love this stuff. It's like it's multicolor yarn, and it's not really thick. I know it's kind of a thin-ish yarn. I'm bifocaling it this morning, so I thought maybe I could get that through there, but probably not going to be able to get it through there. Yep, I'm not going to be able to do it, y'all. I'm going to grab a big eye dull needle and thread that baby up. I can see that. Yay! Alright. So we're going to pull these things through here. Looks like that. I think this would be a great project. You know, school's out, and you know, the kids are home, and it would be an awesome project just to plop them down at the kitchen table and let them do some fun creating with something like this. You know, lots of fabrics, and ooh, you know, that's so enticing, isn't it? To have all of that stuff to play with. So sweet. Oh my goodness, I was a teacher for many, many years, and assistant teacher, and then I was a teacher. I taught refugee children during the 1980s. I was a English as a second language instructor for the public schools. That looks pretty cool. I will find that Jennibellie video about how to make these buttons as well, because that's something everybody needs to see. But our summers were so much fun. I mean, we just had the best summers with my boys. I just loved it. Okay, what I would do sometimes is I would use a piece of scrapbook paper for the stem of the flower. But and the cool thing is, when you're working with a neutral color, you can just use a marker and change the color and still have that pattern underneath. You know, that's kind of fun. Or you can use, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to use a piece of scrap fabric. And we'll just put this down right here. Don't measure stuff. Gosh, yeah, just don't measure it. Oh man, measuring's stressful, y'all. I don't like to measure. It's like baking. Have you ever heard Rachel Ray talk about baking? She's like, I don't do that. Yeah, that's too much measuring. You gotta eyeball it. Alright, there we go. And now we are going to put the top on here. I'm not going to glue that down right now because my telephone is ringing and I think it's my sister. So I need to catch that. Alright, let's make a little leaf. And again, you know, you've got all this stuff that you can make with. Don't limit yourself. No limits on this one, y'all. And put a pretty little leaf right there. Alright. I've got her calling me back. And there we go. And there we go. And we've got a really cool, scrappy little postcard. A layered flower. And it's just really simple, you guys. I hope that you'll try this today. I hope that it makes you happy. It is a fun little item to include in a gift or in a package. And, you know, we've all got that stuff going on in the summer. Lots of birthday parties and things like that. Great craft for the kids. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.